Good morning, friends. I, my name is Harmohan Singh, and I am from Canada. I have been diagnosed with diabetes. I have been diagnosed with diabetes since last 6 years, and I will tell you a truth that I was having all these readings, but I never believed that I am diabetic. So I will go to doctor, I will argue with him. No, it's not. It has to be cured. There will be some way, but he never told me. He will always tell me, oh, it is a progressive disease. So I will give you some medicine. You have to take it, and then we will increase it. So I will rarely go to doctor because it is a progressive disease. So if a doctor can't cure it, I will not go to doctor. So I will not go very much, though it is free for me. So I was since last 6 years looking for all these remedies. I went to all bookstores, got all the books, but nothing came out. Then I saw this video on WhatsApp. I started it. I did the same thing like taking fruit and vegetables. It was around, I think, 3-4 months back. I took it for 10 days. In fact, I am sorry to say that my sugar went up, like diabetes reading, but I was never demoralized. I got some energy. So I thought there will be something I am missing. So because I was not demoralized, so I was looking up, talking to Kalpana on my email. Then I found this 72 hours program. So I enrolled it. It is still not cured, it's not going down, but I am telling you I am still not demoralized. I am going to continue it and see what is going on, because even my blood pressure shot up really, really too much, which I think something is happening inside. So that's why this blood pressure came up. So maybe it's getting rid of all these toxins or something. I am not sure because I am not a doctor. So, but I am going to continue it, and hopefully I will update you maybe within 3 months that I am here. Now I am medicine free. Thank you very much. Thanks for your help.
Namaste. I am Pankaj Nepal from Kathmandu, Nepal. I was diagnosed or declared as a diabetic patient in 2008 by my doctor, who I used to visit on regular basis, on quarterly basis. Then I went through cardiac surgery in 2016. डॉक्टर बोले कि ये डायबिटिक का साइड इफ़ेक्ट है, तो एक स्टेंट डाला है मेरा. After 1.5 years back, doctor suggested me to take insulin, and I was in insulin from that time. 3-4 महीना पहले मेरे फूफा, actually I want to express my sincere thanks to him, Dr. D.R. Adhikari. He recommended me to follow the YouTube of Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury, and I went through the video on YouTube. After watching his video, I was convinced that diabetes can be reversed, and I started to follow his advice to avoid MRP. M for milk products, R for refined products, and P for packaged foods. I tried myself within 3 months, and it gave me positive result. 3 months back, my HbA1c was 8.2, and after 3 months, it came down to 7.3. And on my regular follow-up with my doctor, I asked him, see, I was able to reduce my HbA1c by 0.9 in 3 months, And in the same way, if is it possible to stop insulin, then he advised, no, you can't take risk, because you are a cardiac patient, you have already gone through cardiac attack, so I can't recommend. I agree with 2 points of Dr. Chowdhury, that is refined foods and packaged foods you can avoid, it is good for you, but to avoid milk product I don't suggest. If you don't take milk, and it will create another health problem, health complication for you, nutrition कम पड़ेगा. तो ठीक है, वो उनका कहना था, वो कह दिया, मैंने कोई वाद विवाद नहीं किया. तो मैं ऑलरेडी मैंने इधर इस डायबिटिक टूर में मेरा मतलब कंफर्म किया था मैंने, तो इधर आ गया. तो डे 1 में तो नॉर्मल खाना मिला, हम अपना इंसुलिन ऑल टुगेदर आई वाज टेकिंग 7 मेडिसिन्स, 4 medicines for cardiac related problems and 2 medicines for diabetes related problem and insulin. From 27th, Dr. Biswaroop Chowdhury advised me to stop taking medicines because my blood sugar level and blood pressure, everything was normal without taking medicine. And day 1, day 2, today is day 3rd, and my sugar level, blood sugar level, blood pressure, whenever they took blood sample, and they have placed me a device here which monitors all the time, and he went through my all readings by scanning it, and it is a fantastic result. He has proved that my my health problem can be reversed. So he has suggested me, if I am able to continue this type of food style, my eating style, for at least 21 days, it can be cured permanently. So I have come to the conclusion that natural food therapy works in our body. The diabetes can be reversed. Let's salute Mr. Biswaroop Chowdhury. He has done a great job in the field of medicine, and I'm worried about 2 things. One thing, he may have life threatened, because we have strong medical mafia in the world. They may not resist his emergence like this. And if the awareness program increases this way, and too many people want to join his camp, diabetic camp, and he will have problem in managing effectively. So let's join hands together to support him in this movement, because he has been doing this for the well-being of people. He has no monetary interest. These activities have been launched through his NGO, and many volunteers. We saw here many volunteers who have been engaging in every activity to support Mr. Chowdhury. Let's
डॉक्टर विश्वरूप जी का और उनकी पूरी टीम का तहे दिल से स्वागत. धन्यवाद.
Hi, morning friends. Well, I have been told to say something about my experiences. I just remember one word. The first time when I was diagnosed with high glucose level, so I met, she's one of the leading doctors in India. She's my friend. and she took me to some diabetic specialist, and that doctor was from PGI Chandigarh, and he used to work for Government of India in Delhi itself. And I was totally, I had the feeling, I don't have words to express that, like what situation and what thoughts were into me. So it is difficult to describe it. I just remember I had nothing to ask to my doctor. Whatever they were saying, I was just doing that. And just one word I turned to my doctor, will I ever get rid of this medicine? Okay, this tablet. And I still remember that. What he told me was that he spoke this, and when I say I mean it, it is true. Dil behlane ke liye galib khayal acha hai. And I was totally shattered into the pieces. That my life now will be dependent on the piece of tablet. And today, I mean, like when I met when I met Dr. Swaroop and this great team, I have nothing but I'm taking back the smile. And one day everybody has to say thank you to this world. But if you thanks around with all the fruits, everything around you, that's a great feeling of living the world. So, thanks to Dr. Swaroop and the entire team from the core of my heart. And thank you very much. And thanks to Almighty that He made me the part of this great team. It's pleasure which cannot be expressed in words. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Nishikant Das. I'm from Mumbai. I'm a senior banker with HDFC Bank. I'm not a diabetic, and I'm not on any medication, but there's a reason I'm here. I've had a history of, my family has had a history of diabetes. My mother was a heavy diabetic and my sister was. Both were on insulin almost 3 times a day. One died of cancer and the other of a brain stroke. I saw myself over the last few years vulnerable to high sugar. So whenever I was a bit careless with food, my sugar levels used to go up, although they never used to sustain at very high levels, which is why I thought I was not a diabetic. However, I did not want to go in the direction of my mother and my sister, so I wanted to make a change in my lifestyle, which is why I came here. And I was recommended to this place by one of my family members, and what I found here was the whole logic, the whole rationale, the whole science behind what we're doing. So it's not dogmatic at all. It's not that this is good, so do it, that is good, so do it. There is a science, there is an engineering that has been studied of the body, and then all the suggestions that are being made are based on that science, on that study. So that made a lot of sense, and of course the results are there for a lot of people to see. People who are diabetic are now almost on or gone off medication over just a 3-day time frame. So that's an excellent motivation. So I think I'm on the right direction. I am determined to carry on this diet, this regimen that Dr. Roy Chowdhury has recommended, and once I am completely satisfied that this is something really useful for a human body, and even a good regimen for a non-diseased person, I am sure to be spreading it out, particularly in my own bank, which is a large organization. So I intend to actually spread the word around. There are many of my very senior colleagues in the bank who are either suffering or on the cusp of such a disease, who will surely benefit from this program. So thank you, Dr. Roy Chowdhury. This is a brilliant program. And last but not the least, it's a brilliant effort by the team that Dr. Roy Chowdhury has. I think there's one little feedback that they can really look into. That's the schedule of this program. Probably they could just think of winding up a day's schedule by 8:30 in the evening, 8:30 or 9. So that gives a bit more of sleeping time, bit more of resting time to the participants. Otherwise, this whole program has been structured beautifully.
Hello everyone. I have been very fortunate to have attended this program. I highly recommend this to everyone, particularly children and those who are affected by diabetes. It has helped me tremendously. I was taking more than 4 or 5 tablets every day. Now I'm totally out of medication, and I enjoyed this program. It was really a very successful one. I appreciate everyone. Thanks for the wonderful support and the wonderful delivery and knowledge of Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury, which was being made available to everyone. Thank you very much.
I am Bablu De from Assam. I was suffering from blood sugar from the last 8 years and have medicine since starts. And I felt many of the problems in my body, right from the losing of eyesight to cramps in muscles, back pain, and very weakness sometimes. Yet I'm basically works in the forest, so most of the time I used to stay in the forest. Sometimes somehow I came to know from the website that that is I'm searching some natural remedy apart from this conventional treatment. And in that time I was searching in the net and fortunately found Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury with a headline that diabetes reverse in 72 hours. First I doubt it may not be, because I consulted with several doctors, but they told it is not curable, so you will never be cured. You have to depend on the medicine, and they stops all my foods except a list they have given. They have given a list where my food requirements was 1/4 of my normal food. So I thought it's how it will fill up my energy and nutrition level. So I gone through this, and from the last 2 years I'm trying to come here. But somehow 2 times I got registered, but somehow it's failed due to some unavoidable circumstances. And finally this time I succeed to come here. And I am very happy that my blood sugar level is now normal. I am now normal. And other than this, whatever the problems I felt in eyes and cup muscles, back pain, that all gone nearly 90%. Last night I slept very well, the whole night. And this is a great pleasure to Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury. That's I can say it's amazing. No alternatives to the world. I have done many search, but no alternative. So this is the only alternative so far I know in the world, especially in India, where most of the people are suffering from this disease. So I'm very much thankful to Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury for this innovative and very, I can say it's my second life. So he is like me, a God who has given me the second life. Otherwise I would have to die with several diseases, with pathetic conditions that I came to know from throughout this day. So it's my great pleasure, and I would like to pray God for a long active survival of Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury. And one of my mission will be to spread this message as far as possible to the people who is suffering still now. And I will also advise to them to come here, as I can place them as an example that I am free from 3 Ds: drugs, diabetes and doctors. That is the main goal. And finally, I would like to thanks to all the staffs of Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury, who has a great hospitality, and I found here all is very well maintained. And thanks to all those who are behind this program to make success. Thank you. Thank you to all.
72 hours residential program for the diabetes was an excellent. It was not only for diabetes, it was for the overall health for the people. I don't know why it cannot be spread to all the people so that we can have a disease-free India. I think not only India, disease-free world. I wish Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury all the best to spread it, and we will be happy to give him all the support. Thank you.
Diabetes just a couple of months back. The moment we came to know about her diabetes, her father was very depressed, and then he went to the doctor and a dietitian. And I had strictly told him not to go for any medication because this is a fraud. And in fact, 5 years back, I had read a book written by Dr. Chowdhury, How to Run Away from Hospital. how to come alive from hospital से जिंदा कैसे लौटे. So वो मेरे दिमाग में था, and in fact मैंने थोड़ा नेचुरोपैथी का भी पढ़ा है, तो मुझे था कि बिल्कुल नहीं जाना. That's रेड क्रॉस है उसके ऊपर, बिल्कुल नहीं जाना. And then her father was like, no, how will she survive without medication? ये तो प्रॉब्लम है. उन्होंने इतना बोल दिया कि ये जेनेटिकल प्रॉब्लम है, because her नाना जी had this problem. And in fact वो भी एक फ्रॉड का शिकार थे जहाँ तक मैं जानती हूँ. Then I insisted that no medication, and then मेरी आर्ग्यूमेंट हुई with the dietitian, मैम इसको ये खाना है वो खाना है. And then anyways, to cut short, I said we have to consult Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury. I called his office. I didn't see video. I called his office, and then I got to speak to Purnima, and then she guided me that yes, we are having this seminar in April, so why don't you register? And then even I checked with 2-3 people, and I said yes, this is the only hope. Before going to the doctor, this is the only hope I have. So I straight away registered, and then I'm here, and in fact she was not on medication, and she is not on medication, and her levels are fine. I mean, we were having more than 250, more than 200, so it hasn't been more than 177 on the first day. After that it's been under 150, so which is very good.
Good morning to all. I am G.S. Marwaha. मैं for the last 16 years I am diabetic. Though my sugar levels were always in control, more or less, but when I saw the video of Dr. Biswaroop Roy Chowdhury, I felt that this is the right path to get rid of all medicines and insulin. The side effects of all these medicines are very grave, so I decided to take a chance here, and the experiences which I have heard, I am sure I will also be out of this problem. The environment here was very good. The help from doctor and staff was excellent. I am hopeful that I will be also recommending to many people who are suffering from diabetes the way, very easy way, eat what you are not allowed to eat and get out of the problem. Thank you.